believes, then you seek the light all the more fervently. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Doubt may come, but it doesn't have to stay.
How do I seek the light when I feel so lost?
Through prayer, through the study of His Word, through fellowship with others who walk the path of faith, and most importantly, by remembering His unwavering love for you. He does not abandon you in your doubts. He walks beside you, offering His hand. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine.
Even if I falter, even if I struggle, my name can still be written here.
The Book of Life is not a record of perfection, Lyra. It is a testament to grace. It is about the journey, the striving, the choosing of love and hope, even amidst the struggle.
So, it's not about being flawless, it's about walking with Him, no matter how imperfectly.
Exactly, child. Every day is a new page, a new opportunity to choose Him, to let His light guide your steps. Lyra looks at the book, her awe now replaced with profound gratitude. She turns back to the elder, her eyes shining with a newfound determination. Lyra continues walking down the ethereal path, the light from the Book of Life fading as she moves further into the chamber. The elder watches her, his expression full of peace and understanding. As Lyra walks, her thoughts echo in her mind. The shadows of doubt still linger in the corners of her heart. Is it really that simple? To just walk with Him after everything? After all the mistakes I've made? Can I truly believe in His forgiveness? Can I live in His light and never be lost again? The faint shimmer in the air signals another presence. Arya reappears, this time with a more intense look of conflict.
You think it's that easy, don't you? That after all your failures, all the times you've turned away, you can just come back and everything will be fine. No consequences, no reckoning.
Lyra stops in her tracks, turning to face the apparition of Arya. She feels the weight of the doubt and fear settle in her chest.
But it's not about perfection, right? It's about Him. About His grace and sacrifice. I just have to walk in faith despite the mistakes. That's what the elder said. And you believe that? That grace is enough to erase all the hurt you've caused? The people you've let down? The sins you've committed? It doesn't work like that, Lyra.
Lyra looks down, the doubt creeping back. The shadows of her past sins rise before her eyes. Lyra, softly.
Can grace really erase all of it? The guilt, the shame, the brokenness? It's not that easy. You can't just forget. You can't just move forward as though nothing happened. What about all the years you wasted? The choices that hurt others? You think He'll just wipe it all away?
Lyra clutches her chest, feeling the weight of Arya's words. But as Arya's figure grows more intense, a soft but firm voice calls out. Lyra, my child, listen to your heart. It is the voice of truth that calls to you, not the shadows that seek to pull you back. Lyra lifts her head, her expression softening. The elder's voice, filled with love and wisdom, echoes in her mind, pushing back the fog of doubt.
No, it's not about erasing my past. It's not about pretending I'm perfect. It's about starting fresh, isn't it? About choosing Him every day, even when I stumble.
Arya.
And what if you stumble again? What if you fail again?
Lyra.
Then I turn back to Him. I turn back to His grace. Because that's what He promised. That's what the Book of Life tells us. His forgiveness doesn't run out. His mercy never ends.
Arya fades, leaving Lyra standing with a deep sense of resolve. She turns back toward the book, now illuminated by a brighter, more radiant light. Lyra, quietly.
I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep walking, keep trusting, and keep living in his love.
The Book of Life pulses with light, as if acknowledging her newfound understanding. Lyra steps forward again, her eyes shining with clarity and hope. The elder, still watching from his seat, speaks softly, his voice carrying warmth. Elder, every choice you make, every step you take in faith, adds another thread to the tapestry of your life. Even the smallest act of kindness, even the quietest prayer is written in this book. It is a living story, Lyra. Your story is still unfolding. Lyra.
Stopping in front of the book, her hand raised, though still hesitant. But what if I don't know where to start? What if I don't know how to make my story meaningful?
Elder. You've already started, Lyra. The very act of seeking, the very act of questioning is a step forward. The key is not to know all the answers, but to seek them. And more importantly, to trust the one who has already written the ending. Lyra.
Trust him.
Elder. Yes, trust in his plan. Trust in his love for you. The Book of Life does not require perfection. It requires a heart that desires to walk in the light, to live in faith, and to love with all that you are. Lyra.
I will trust. I will live with faith, and I'll keep choosing him every day.
A soft light begins to envelop Lyra, as though the very chamber is responding to her renewed heart. Voice, OS. Behold, I make all things new. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Lyra. Smiling, finally understanding the depth of the truth. I am his. My story is his. And my name. It's written in this book. Not because of what I've done, but because of what he has done for me. The Book of Life pulses with a final burst of light, its pages turning as though alive. Lyra reaches out slowly, but this time with full confidence, and her fingers brush against the pages. The book responds, the name Lyra glowing softly in gold. Lyra, softly in awe. My name, it shines, not because I earned it, but because he gave it to me. Lyra turns away from the book, a sense of peace in her heart. Her steps lighter as she walks toward the exit of the chamber. Elder calling after her. Remember, Lyra, the story is never over. You are always writing it. And as long as you walk with him, your name will continue to shine in the Book of Life. Lyra exits the chamber, the light around her growing brighter as she steps into the world, ready to live her story with the grace, love, and forgiveness she has received. The chamber behind her fades into the distance, leaving only the echo of the elder's voice and the gentle glow of the book. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Thank you, Elder. Thank you for showing me the true meaning of the Book of Life.